Hello and welcome to Billy Ho Sports. We're in the home stretch of Derby 151. It's time to take a reset. After a huge shakeup this weekend at both Gulfstream Park and Oaklawn, respectively, we have two big races to discuss. Also, why I'm rocking the Metallica t shirt later in the show. Also, in addition to that, we have three winners to award Vintage Derby glasses to. We'll announce that midway through the show, so stick around for that as well. Lastly, we're going to uncover a brand spanking new top 10 contenders list, and you're going to be surprised. So remember to subscribe to that channel. It's completely free if you weren't aware. It takes about 3 seconds to do. Then you can also take another half second, click that like button. That would be greatly appreciated by yours truly. Let's jump right into it. We're going to go to Florida, where the road to 151 is often taken. Tapan Street took off from post number 9, settled in fourth early on. The favorite Sovereignty, breaking from the outside post, got caught wide around the first turn. Bob Baffert's Medicat Road, as expected, shot right to the front. Following from post 1 was Neo Equos. Also, unexpectedly putting some pressure on that Baffert horse was the 99-1 shot Indecisiveness. So Saffy Joseph's Speedster was on the inside, then the outside of Medicat Road, and was all over him as they made the turn for home, which left the door open for Tapan Street, making a brilliant five-wide move, then burst into the lead down the stretch with Sovereignty giving chase. So it was a little too late for Junior Alvarado aboard Sovereignty, but it was a pretty good try. The victory gives Brad Cox his first Florida Derby victory and yet another contender for Derby 151. So we move out west to Oaklawn Park, Hot Springs, Arkansas, which has basically become a drag strip lately with all the speed and the early speed in these races and the blister and pace. So the Arkansas Derby being no different, actually sloppy track to begin the day, sealed it off. But as I predicted, that there was dryness all day long, and by 8 o'clock when the post time actually came to race, it was really prime footing, which helped the pace even more. So Bob Baffert's Cornucopian didn't disappoint his fans. He shot out of the gate like a rocket, was directly into a suicide pace duel with Speed King, who's also just a brilliant front runner in his own right. 22.46 opening quarter, 45.21 for the half. Insanity for a 9-furlong test. Particularly tough on Cornucopian, who had just one 6-furlong race under his belt. So those two opened up a 9-length gap early on in the race, and they were just looking to run away with it. So we all see that when they get the rabbits out front, but we had two of them on a speed duel. So we know that they're going to back up eventually. My credit goes to Juan Vargas aboard Cold Battle, who was the first to make his move, and he quickly reeled in that pair by the final turn. Of course, right behind him was Jose Ortiz, and he pulled the trigger on Sandman shortly thereafter. And he was in the turn, but he burst into the lead and hit the stretch. And that was all she wrote as the Big Gray sent him off to Never Never Land. So that's Metallica, the reference. We all get it. Enter Sandman. Not high on my favorite Metallica's list. I'm more like a Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All albums, older than the Black Album. So anyway, but I do enjoy the wordplay. But Jose turned it on down the stretch. And after watching some of Sandman's previous races, he has got a completely unprecedented looking turn of foot late in the race. So he's definitely going to be factoring in there. So those were your two big preps. And now let's award the winners. We also had a bonus giveaway, the Oaklawn Mile, which went to an incredible performance by Banishing. Well, at Herkhammer T is the name. Props to that for picking Banishing to win that race. And so you would want to email me at BILLYAH35 at yahoo.com. So next up was the Arkansas Derby winner. That was the correct picker was at Carl Ellis 7662. Congratulations to you. Same goes for you. Just email me with your address and we'll get that Derby glass out to you. And then the Florida Derby winner goes to at Liam Otley 8411. So all you guys, BILLYAH35@yahoo.com. Just send me your address. I'll get it right out to you. Shouldn't take but a few days. So congratulations to all the ones that picked the winners. And what do these races mean for the Kentucky Derby? So Sandman takes over the number one spot with 100 points, just a little over Tistastic. Tistastic, who earned 100 for last week's race. Tapan Street vaults up all the way to a tie for third with Sovereignty. And then Cole Battle still firmly in the top 10 in his own right with a quality third place finish that probably will go overlooked once again. And Publisher jumps up to 10th on the heels of his runner-up. Neo Equos hanging in there, 18th as well. And what do we have for the Baffert horses? Well, Barnes obviously still has work to do, and he will get after that this weekend, likely in the Santa Anita Derby. Cornucopian, I believe, is not going to qualify. I don't know where he's going to go. I mean, you're going to try the Lexington maybe next month. That'd be the only shot. I would think maybe they're going to be looking at him going on the Derby undercard or just saving for the Preakness. So Barnes, I think, qualifies the Santa Anita Derby. He's going to run in the top 3. That should be enough. Then Matticat Road is currently 16th. So those are just the recent performances. Now let's put our top 10 list together to finish out the show. And this is going to be no doubt after April 5th, shuffle up and deal once again. But I feel pretty confident after looking the possibles, probables, and whoever in the next weekend's races that these 10 are still, I'd still stand by them unless somebody really, really impresses me. So let's kick it off with number 10, and we're going to give it to Final Gambit.
So here comes Final Gambit to the far outside, rolling home like a good thing. Check out Final Gambit and Luan Machado.
Brad Cox, hoping this colt will impose his in-game move down the stretch May 3rd at Churchill Downs. That sends us to number 9, Tistastic.
It's the 16th with Joel Rosario. It's Tistastic now pulling clear from Chunk of Gold. Instant replay. Tistastic on top of the Louisiana Derby.
The big guy just wears him down late and hopes to do the same. Number 8 is Rodriguez.
They passed the 16th pole, and Rodriguez too classy. Rodriguez striding out beautifully, in fact, will romp home.
He hopes that he'll be that other Baffert horse, as we've seen, who surprises us in Kentucky Derbies past. Brings us to number 7 in the countdown, Cole Battle.
And now Sandman's getting rolling. He's third, but he's 7 behind. 16th to go. Cole Battle, 16th left for the Rebel Stakes win. He's on top from Matticat Road, and Sandman, who's run out of ground. Cole Battle, the story.
He's earned his stripes as a seasoned fighter, so we're going to leave him in the top 10, most definitely. Brings us to number 6, Tapan Street.
Pan Street surging forward now to take the lead. Sovereignty runs at him from the outside with a 16th to go. If you're looking for a shortcut to Louisville, take a ride on Tapan Street. He wins the Florida Derby by a length and a half.
And Brad Cox knows every shortcut around Churchill Downs, and he took the fast lane in that one. As you heard the announcer say, one-way trip to Louisville. That brings us to number 5, and we're going to go with Barnes.
In between horses, Bullard on the outside, but it's a one-horse race going to the 16th pole. Barnes is a beast. Another San Vicente.
Bob Baffert is hoping to unlock this $3 million baby and set him free in the Kentucky Derby. Looking good for this weekend's races. Then number 4, Sovereignty.
Sovereignty begins to get on track, but time is ticking away. River Thames almost there. Sovereignty gonna dive at him late. Here comes Sovereignty!
He may have been second best in the Florida Derby, but he's still looking to claim his rightful place in Kentucky Derby lore down the stretch. So he is going to be there no matter what. And that brings us to number 3, the Sandman.
Drifting around here, it's Sandman in front by 2. Publisher is second, and Sandman, he's run his A race, and he gets a confidence boost.
Enter the Sandman, right? Anyway, Mark Cassie's closer is going to be looking to put the competition to sleep. His closing kick is going to be a wake-up call to the leaders if you're not listening. So, brings us down to number 2, journalism.
Every stride, and here comes journalism right on by Barnes, and it will be journalism.
And he's not looking for any bad press leading into the Kentucky Derby bid. And I think a strong performance this weekend at hopefully Santa Anita Derby would secure his spot in the top half of the fold, for those of you who knows what a newspaper is. And finally, number 1, it goes to Citizen Bull.
Baffert 1, 2, 3 as they come to the finish. It is going to be Citizen Bull and Martin Garcia.
The 2-year-old champion, multiple graded stakes winner from the Bob Baffert barn, looking to take no prisoners on the first Saturday in May. So just remember,
you mess with the bull's son, you'll get the horns.
Well, that's all for today. The road to 151 is heating up, and we're going to keep you covered here at Billy Ho Sports. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you at the finish line. Till next time.